right from the look in your face. You know me, they know I don't play. Look up to me like I'm a saint. I'm a superhero without a cape. Tryna make it and just go out of state. In the studio, just cooking up beat. My word is a fire ass. Be talking this is my ugly. They need some damn pills. Rule only good to my household. Gotta treat these women with man. Tired of full house. Draw me in the house. Tryna help her like that.
Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Los Angeles, the home of the Clippers, the Staples Center. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports, Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. To take a look at the Heat.
And they prove that they know how to beat this team. We saw that in the first meeting. Can they make it a clean sweep on the season series? We'll find out tonight.
It won't be easy, but you know they are going to give their best effort to make sure that takes place.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
Back to George. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in. And George with the stuff.
Slippery play by Paul George to get inside. He ends up right where he wanted to be for the shot.
Hero, no good. Quick start here for the Clippers in this one. 4-point game. George, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Stolen. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Miami possession.
Here's Hero. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
This is what separates Tyler Hero from other shooters. He can get up and dunk it.
And that one's good, Leonard.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Inside.
And when Morris is playing with intensity like this, his defense can really shine through.
Back to Zubac. Butler with the steal. Hero, that's a two-pointer.
Tyler Hero.
The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hero's got 6.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Miami trailing. Here's Adebayo. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. Going against one of the elite players in the league in Kawhi Leonard, knows they have their work cut out for them. Coach said Kawhi is the complete player. He doesn't make mistakes. We can't count on them losing this game. We need to win it for ourselves. So they will try and be the aggressors tonight. Try. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And again, it's the Heat missing. Clippers leading by 4. Again, the Clippers.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here is Hero. 6 points for him.
Tyler Hero.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
The Heat trail by 4. Lowry looking around. Pulls it up. Hero, no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Lowry for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. And it's the Clippers with the ball. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Count that bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
2 minutes remaining in the
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to man. Back to Leonard. 6 to shoot. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Heat substitution.
Pass to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Now here's Powell. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. It's Powell on the wing. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Good saving. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Jackson has the open look. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's McCaw. Deflects the pass. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And they're moving it up. And it's Wagner missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Gabriel's shot's good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Jackson. It's tipped. And he gets it back. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And so it's Los Angeles finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter.
All right. Look who's coming onto the court.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
To the paint. Pass to McCaw. Oladipo for three.
Victor Oladipo.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, opponents worry about Oladipo's quickness attacking the basket, which really helps him create good looks from the perimeter. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working inside and getting good shots from close range. No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage. Well, with Zubac on the floor, you know what you'll get. Gives great effort when he's engaged.
Also, the plus is, GA, he does a good job of rim running. He also dives well off pick and rolls, and combined with his offensive rebounding, gives you some size in the middle.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Down low. No good from Zubac. The Heat trail by 18. Here he goes. Here's Gabriel. Here's George. Oh, he misses the dunk.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Here's Oladipo. Pass to Wagner. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's George. Gabriel with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Wagner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his third personal foul.
And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
Leonard attacking. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
On any given night, Kawhi can just take control of the offense and elite score from all three levels.
Outside for Lowry. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Adebayo's got his first points in this one. Pass to Hartenstein. And there's... Call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Takes it out to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Leonard with the dunk.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Mann. Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Tyler Hero.
That one goes. Count it. Heroes got 10 points in the game. From outside the arc. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. That three off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Man. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Mann's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Clippers. And the basket by Lowry.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. So both teams making some changes here. The Heat trail by 21. Driving inside. Cuts off the pass. And now here's Batum, the fast break opportunity. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
Leonard with no one around. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
A nice shot by Tucker.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
41 seconds left now here in the second. Butler in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. The shot by Adebayo, no good. A three from Leonard. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo.
Makes it off the glass. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Here's Batum. And the dunk by Batum.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And so it's Los Angeles, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Pass to Hero. A second chance effort. Rebound by the Clippers. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Give him any kind of opening, and Kawhi Leonard will make you pay at the rack.
And Kawhi, one of the top players in the league. The question for many is if he's in the top 3 or not.
I don't know, GA. I think it's pretty hard to name more than 3 players who are definitively better than Kawhi. I'll say this, he's an elite talent. I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit. Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Hero on the wing. shot to stop the run.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
PJ Tucker.
And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Miami no good on that time either. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Butler. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
They recover it. Here's Hero.
Tyler
And he
Hero.
jams it with authority.
Assisted by
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Los Angeles.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
gets the assist.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days, but they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games, playoffs too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Pass to Adebayo. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment. For the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Into the lane. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score. He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Heat foul. PJ Tucker. That's his second personal foul.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Nobody near George. And a miss there on the triple. And Oladipo has it in the corner. There's the drive.
Foul. Clipper.
And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First personal foul.
Greg, you're just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. It's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
And here's George for three.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And that one, good. Gabriel's got 6 points.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Outside, George. Jackson in the corner. To the left wing. Back to Oladipo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Wagner. Goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Batum, good.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And they recover it. McCaw misses. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Takes it out to Covington. Misses the three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's Los Angeles. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jackson drives in. Kennard for three. Outside Covington. To the paint. Outside for Batum. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And so it's the Los Angeles. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the wing, Jackson fires from deep. The Clippers rebound. Second shot opportunity. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Now, Wagner. Unable to get that one. Good D by Covington. It's Jackson with the drive. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Jackson. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Heat basketball.
Here's McCaw. And it's in there.
Patrick McCaw.
McCaw's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Miami.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Pass to Hartenstein. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Oladipo for three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Takes the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And a closer look here at the hustle stat for the Clippers.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Outside for Batum. Back to Covington. The tray. The shot missing. And Miami the other way now. Shot from the wing. And too long on the shot.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
This one for three. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Oladipo with the ball. Good saving. Lays it up off the glass.
Assisted.
They are just killing them on the interior.
From deep. Kept alive. Outside for Jackson. And he's good on the three ball.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Oladipo misses. Outside Covington. Here's Hartenstein. That's short off the rim.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Connects from three-point range.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And it's Oladipo again missing.
Off the mark once again.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
To the middle. Plays again. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Pass to Tucker. Here's Adebayo. And he banks in the layup.
Nice shot from Bam there, embracing any opportunity he gets to score in close.
Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
That's his first personal foul.
And Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite three-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why Kevin has a career three-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%. And he seems to be getting better with age.
Heat substitution, Patrick McCaw.
Tucker with the ball. George picks him up. Poke loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And here's George for three. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got 33.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Just 5 on the clock. Lowry. Man with the rebound.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there, but every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And, you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for George.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Outside Butler. Lowry from outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside, George. Offensive rebound. On the wing, George. Pass to Zubac. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.